Hi guys. Okay, this is getting interesting. Someone said I should talk about cooking games. How good is your cooking game in the kitchen? When it comes to kitchen, how good are you? How is your kitchen games like? Okay, the person said I should narrow it down to cooking skills, cooking preps, how good you are when it comes to cooking, how fantastic is your food. Guys, let's tell ourselves the truth. I'm not talking about ladies only in this topic right now because men are involved. We have some chefs, we have some male chefs and all that. So I'm bringing it home, I'm bringing it down to everybody, everybody. Nobody is exclusive in this topic. So, how good is your food? Let's tell ourselves the truth. All my super women out there, how good is your food? Can, for the married ones, can your husband, can your kids, can your family boast about your meal? Can they really tell you the truth, look you in the face and tell you, wow, you're a good cook? Or do they try to paint words not to hurt you? Does your husband try to paint it? Does he try to fake it so that you don't feel bad, like after a stressful day and all that? You know that cooking is not easy, being in the kitchen for hours and coming out, and sometimes they try not to tell you the truth so that you don't feel so bad after spending so many hours in there. But you should know, even if people are trying not to hurt you, you know when you're a good cook. You know when your food stands out. Everybody knows how to cook. I'm not talking about can you cook. Practically everybody will say yes, I know how to cook. I'm talking about meals, foods that went to Harvard. I'm talking about foods that stand out, foods that will turn heads. When not just the sight is part of it, yes, because they say the eyes eat first. Yes, the eyes is eat first. The sight is also part of it. It has to be enticing, it has to be appealing to the eyes, it has to be, I mean appetizing. Looking at it, you're already craving for it. Though they say some meals look fantastic, but it doesn't look as it tastes. But trust me, you hardly see a food that doesn't taste as good as it looks. Majority of them, they taste as good as they look. So how good is your kitchen skill? Do you fluctuate? Are you one of the people that fluctuate? Today you made a fantastic meal, tomorrow is manageable, next tomorrow there's a little hack, too much pepper or too much salt or not well done. Or I mean I'm talking about people that are consistent in their cooking. There is consistency in what you do. That is the game. Consistency is the word. There is consistency in what you do. You never you never disappoint. People always look forward to your food, any day, anytime. You don't have to break the bank to cook a fantastic meal. No matter the amount you have, you cook up something, and when you bring it out, wow, everybody is amazed. There are women that, and let me not say women, there are people that when they cook, they didn't go to market with so much money, but when they cook, if you test the meal, it tastes better than somebody that went to market with 10k to make food and for the family and all that. But that is where we are saying how good is your kitchen skills. It's all about skills. Everybody have their methods of cooking. It's all about, do you know the secrets to these foods? Do you know the secret of making these foods? Every meal has a secret. You know what works for you. I know what works for me. But the thing is your food game consistently sweet? Is it wow? Does it stand out? Do people clap when they eat your food? Like, I don't mean too much spices. I don't mean people that cook seasoning foods. There's some ones they call seasoning food. They'll tell you this is seasoning food. You have all the sachets all over the floor. You have all the seasoning tests coming out and playing their roles and all that. No, I am talking about the food that people eat, they don't purge. The food they eat, they don't have health issues. The food they eat that, wow, people are forced to ask you, please, can I have the recipe? Can you teach me how to cook this food? That is what I mean. And you are consistent in it. It's not trial and error. It's not today you're good, tomorrow is manageable, next tomorrow it was a flop, the day after it was just okay. No, I mean, you are a good cook. You have various tactics, techniques you use to make every meal and it turns out good. That is what I mean by how good is your cooking game. How good are you? You know, some people, they are literally good, but they need people to let them know. They need someone to eat that food, to compliment them and tell them the truth. Wow, your food is always nice. Some people could tell you, yes, I think I know I can cook, but they are not so sure. But when you are doing something tangible, when you're good, you know you're good. When your game is tight, you know your game is tight. That's what I'm talking about. For those that you are not there yet with your cooking, you're not there yet with your kitchen, I mean, you need to keep doing it. They say consistency is the game. You need to be consistent in your cooking. You need to keep trying. You need to keep learning. That's the most important thing. Give room for learning. Try and learn. You don't need to be shy about it. It's not something to be ashamed of. You try and learn. If you see somebody that you know that can cook very well, make out time. Try and be there when the person is cooking, or watch the videos. Try and learn and try to adopt some of the methods you saw the person using. Try and learn. For some of the so-called busy people, they target busy and they shift the cooking to probably chef or a nanny, or but for some that know that no, nobody else needs to cook for me what I have to eat. I have to prepare my food myself, because you know what your food is like. So today, try and ask yourself some of these questions. How am I doing in the kitchen? How is my cooking skill? How is my cooking game? Do I need to top it up? If I need to top it up, then I should do something about it. When your food tastes good, trust me, you yourself will be happy. You that made the food will be happy. When people eat your food and they're happy, you are happy. You know that you satisfied someone. So please, let me know what you think in the comment section. It's an open discussion. You can air your view. Let me know what your opinion is on this. Bye.